Good evening, a great big HKTV welcome here at Hard Knocks Television, the home of Hard Knocks Entertainment. And we're doing something a little bit different today. What we're doing today, because you people have asked for it, and as I've said previously, we like to keep you guys happy here at HKTV. So, we're diving in to the junior heavyweight fighting road. This is the story mode, career mode, whatever you want to call it. So I've got my controller here, and we're going to start this right now. So just give me 1 wee second while I make sure this controller's plugged in, and here we go. So February 1994. So the character's called Akira. I'll explain more about that in a wee second. Good! Get him! Don't give up! Take him out! The huge bare-chested men on the TV were slamming each other around in the square ring. The cheers of the crowd swelled up from the seats surrounding the ring. The sounds of hands slamming into thick chests were louder than I thought possible. Go! Don't give up! Show us how tough the juniors are! A wrestler wearing a mask attempted an aerial move against a man even bigger than himself. He was like some kind of action hero. He was so much faster than the bigger guy. He dashed all over the ring, attacking relentlessly. He's using the speed to confuse his opponent, but he's no slouch in the power department. Yeah, big history up there. My dad asked me to watch a live pro wrestling match on TV when I was a kid. It was my first pro wrestling match, and the first time I'd ever seen a wrestler. I don't know of any of the characters, I didn't know any of the characters, or the rules for that matter, but that masked man stole my heart at first glance. Has lost! But he really showed us how tough the junior heavyweights are. The larger athlete picked up my red masked hero and slammed him upside down into the mat. He was splayed out on the ring and didn't get up. It looked like he lost. Afterward, the two big men held up a shiny belt, shook hands, and raised their arms in the air. With the bout over, they showed respect for each other's efforts. You could see their difference in size when they stood side by side. The masked man was almost 2 heads smaller. Dad, that masked man's cool. The other guy was so big. I guess you get it. The man in the red mask is smaller than the other wrestler, and they're in different weight classes. But even if we're small, we can still be strong. And that's what he proves to us. He's amazing! Do you like that guy too, Dad? Yeah, he's my favourite pro wrestler. That wrestler's name is Jushin Thunder Liger. Jushin Liger. Wow, cool! Jushin Thunder Liger is kick-ass! And thus began my obsession with the junior heavyweight division. And we fast forward to 2018 now. I'm finally here! The New Japan Pro Wrestling Jojo! The lion symbol I've been dreaming about since I was a kid was now right in front of my eyes. This is where I became the champion of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweights. And one day, I'll be a pro wrestler who can stand up to the heavyweights just like Liger. And here we see we've got the screen. Now, as I said earlier, I've called him Akira Konari. As the story plays out, and you'll see that, it makes the assumption that you're Japanese and that Japanese is your first language. Not going to give you too many spoilers if you haven't seen it, but you'll see what I'm talking about as the story progresses. So that's why I've made him Japanese and I've gave him a Japanese name. But I want you guys, so reach out, get commenting down below, give me your suggestions for nicknames, ring attire, finishing moves, even a change of names if you think you can come up with a better name than what I've got, because let's face it, it's pretty generic. Give your suggestions down below, because I'm going to be reading the comments later, so we'll take a wee look and we'll see what we come up with. But I'm not going to waste any more time. We'll keep everything as it is, upgrade as we unlock it, and I'll explain as we go how the training game works. So I'm going to finalise the edit. Apologies, my controllers. Just have to use the keyboard. Oh, and now it works. And there we go. I'll save it as well. So, save it as a new game. I don't mind overwriting my previous game. And we'll continue the story. So here we go. The Junior Heavyweight Division. A lightweight class of wrestlers under 220 pounds. This is the place the junior class wrestlers compete. Charming the fans with agile and graceful moves. The title of IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion was established in 1986, giving it a longer history than the heavyweight title. The history of the wrestlers who battled with incredible strength and spirit, packed into small bodies, cemented the brand of junior heavyweight. This is the story of a man enthralled with the world of junior heavyweights, and who made it his goal to fight to the top. You're late! I can't believe you're late on your first day of training! Wow, cool! The real Liger! Look at that chest! Cool! You're a trainee now! Stop acting like a fan! And trainees should start with a proper greeting! What are you so excited about on your first day? Yes, sir. I'm Akira Konari. I'm honored to be here. I heard you were here to train as a junior heavyweight, so I thought I'd come check you out. But look at you! The Furious Beast, Yushin Thunderliger. He is a titan of the junior division. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the cornerstone of the junior heavyweights. The capable masked man is a legend, having taken the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship 11 times. He has spent many years promoting the junior division. His matches against heavyweights, other companies, and generations of wrestlers. He was also the reason that I decided to become a pro wrestler. The Egyptian Thunderliger was right in front of me. I wasn't dreaming. It was incredibly real. Liger was so cool. Unbelievable. Hey! You know you're gonna get screamed at. Quit spacing out! Listen up! There's no place for spoiled little brats like you! If you don't want this, then quit right now! Yes, sir. I won't ever be late again, and I'll remain focused at all times. Alright, Liger. Take it easy on the kid. Wow! That was the real Kushida! This is so kick-ass! You got some mouth on you, kid. I hear he ran 18 miles from his house to get here. That's some passion. What? He ran 18 miles before training? That's right. Is that passion for you or what? I don't like he didn't make it on 9, though. Time Splitter Kushida. He dreamed of being a pro wrestler since he was a child, so he travelled to Mexico where he made his pro debut. He was a member of many groups since 2011. He is one of the current top junior class wrestlers, mixing MMA, base moves and joint locks into original techniques to take the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title 5 times.
Yes.
Okay, I'll forgive you for being late, but only if you work your hardest in training. Running before training's important, but it's useless if you can't keep up here when you train. Looks like you avoided being crushed before practice. Don't be late again, you only get one pass. Yes, sir, thank you, I'll train hard. Alright, now let's get to some sparring. Show me what you've got before you cool down. You'll spar against me today. Don't get nervous because Liger's watching. I'm sparring Kushida in front of Liger! There's no way I won't be nervous. But this is my chance to be a junior heavyweight. I've got this! I saw your resume. Seems you want to be a junior heavyweight. One question before we start. What is the most important thing to you about the junior division? I'm going to go with this one. A spirited fight that will blow the fans' minds. Desperate attacks that are so heated, you could be burned. I see. That is important. But there's something even more important, right? Listen up, Akira. Be you a junior or a heavyweight, the important thing is the wrestling itself. Landing a move is vital, but so is taking hits. If you don't have the basics down, your style will come off as a cheap gimmick. So in your sparring match against Kushida, you'll show us what you know about the basics. Sparring with Kushida! Wow! One step closer to my dream! Spare me the emotions and get up in that ring! So here we go. Very basic look, very basic moveset. I've explained the reasons for that already, so I won't go on. Now, for those of you who've never played this game before, you're building up the wrestling match, so you have to start off with smaller moves and build your way up to the bigger moves. But at the same time, they want you to put on a show. So that also means selling moves for your opponent. So you've got this little button here, L1, and that's used to catch your breath. But it's also used, just like that. But it's also used. You can do that when he's grappling you, and you'll sell his move. Again, you're still catching your breath, but what you're doing is you're selling his move, which gets the match rating up, while at the same time you're storing energy, so you can, which you can keep in reserve for what you pull a comeback later should you need to. It's a bit one-sided at the moment. I've got this on normal mode, although I have to admit, even on hard mode, this can be a little bit easy for more experienced players. Only a 1 count there. Far too early in the match. I'm going to sell this move for him. But I'm not selling that one. Throw him into the corner. Probably going to... No, he didn't reverse that. Now, at that point I could have went up on top, but just to explain. At this point in the career, they just started, your stats are very low, and some of you may have noticed, in fact, I've noticed some of you commenting on the Discords and on the forums that you can't do aerial manoeuvres at this point in the career because your stats are too low. And some of you are even asking how you unlock it. Well, what you do, and I'll show you when we get to the training how we do it, but just a quick explanation just now, is you want to go and upgrade your agility. Now there's one in the agility menu, I believe it's up and down movement. That's the one you want to target. That's the one you want to concentrate on. Level that up, and eventually you'll unlock the ability to use aerial moves. Which at the moment, if I do it, watch this. If I do it at the moment, I just fall on my arse. Which is giving him the opportunity. Now that's the only time you should be button mashing is when you're in a submission hold. Or when you're exchanging, or when you're doing the exchanging blows thing. You know, where they're punching each other and trying to get the advantage. Those are the only times in this game that you should need to mash the buttons. This game's more about timing. See what? See, watch. See, the minute they lock up, that's when you want to hit that button. Now, if I time it a little bit late, watch what happens. No, that wasn't late. That was bang on. The one time I'm trying to get it wrong. Right. Okay. Right. I'm gonna do it too late. See, I've done it too late. Same token, if you do it too early. If you do it too early, you're going to get caught with it as well. Here's the exchanging blows. So again, you want to mash the buttons here. Got to catch my breath. Oh. Now throw him to the corner. Oh. That didn't go so well, did it? Now, I'm making no pretense, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making no pretense to being an expert gamer or being absolutely amazing at this game. Now, I have been playing it for about 20 years. I've been playing it since the original. So, you know, I'm not going to say I'm crap at it, but, you know...
Keep up! Keep up!
I'm not going to pretend to be absolutely amazing, the best Fire Pro gamer in the world. I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, not skill-wise.
Yeah.
But I certainly have the knowledge of it, and I certainly know how to get the AI and everything to work. I'm doing videos on that later, by the way, but for now we're playing Fire Pro Fighting Road.
Keep up! Keep up! Keep up! Keep up!
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hitting the big move, try and see if I can finish it. One, oh, almost a three, not quite.
Yeah.
Could maybe mix up my moves. I'm using the same move a lot here. I'm using the Hulk Hogan move set. You know, like 4 moves in his whole. What? 4 moves in his whole move set. See if I can do something different. We've seen that move before. Pick him up. Wrong button. Just to explain, I haven't played this in a while. The videos I've been doing have been computer simulated, so to actually be playing the game after several months, I'm trying to reacquaint myself with what the buttons are.
Keep up! Yeah.
So here we go. Drop a couple of elbows, and I don't know what that was. Sell a move.
Ah!
sell that one and all. Right. Oh,
Blade.
rope break. Right. Hey, do a wee bit show button.
Yeah.
And let's see. Bring up to the centre. Hey, come and get me. Hey. Maybe shouldn't have done that. No.
Yeah.
Here we go. One, two.
Two.
Ah, I thought that was free. I thought I had him that time.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Sweating here. It's warm. It's warm in here at the moment. You can probably see from the sweat. There we have it. So that's the first match over. Akira learned a new move and Akira earned 400 training points, which I'll put into use in just a wee second. Ah! I gave it my all! Well done. That match really showed your passion for wrestling. Kushida has it out of breath, but he was moving so much! Okay, that's enough for today. Go grab a shower, Akira. Yes, Sir Liger. Kushida, thank you. Is he gone? He is. He has some spirit. Hey, Kushida, how was he in the ring? His moves need a lot of work, but he's got the knack, and it's been a long time since we've had a newbie that eager. Yeah, you're right. If he's that eager, becoming a junior heavyweight isn't out of the question. Should we get our hopes up for a new junior class supernova?
Huh?
Don't be stupid! Not yet. He's got a long way to go. At this rate, it'll take him 100 years. I sparred with Kushida in front of Liger. That was the first step towards my dream. Liger! Kushida! You guys are kick-ass! He uses that a lot. The New Japan Junior Division is kick-ass! Again, he seems to like that phrase, kick-ass. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, right? To get your up and down, you got your agility now. You want to go to this one here, heavy rope work. Now, as you see, it gets your movement speed up by 25, but it also, this one here, this is the one that you want to target. Up and down speed. Now, you want to, it's plus 20, so you're going to have to do it a few times before you level up. But if you level that up, that is going to open the ability to climb the top rope, and it's going to open all those aerial maneuvers for you. So if that's what you're looking for, if that's the type of character you want, that's the skill you need to train. Now, I'm not going to put all my points in there. Now, some people might argue, oh, why not just put your point in there and then that way it'll unlock it sooner, which, yeah, it's fair enough, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a look for, I'm going to do some back bumps. Do Kemi training. So that's going to get my defense up, which is always a good thing. And I've got 200, so let's see. Stamina, I'm going to go for running. And then I'm going to put my last point into Hindu squats. So that is that, right? So leave training, and I'm going to save it. And that's the first chapter out of the way. But don't go anywhere, because we're about to start chapter number 2. So stay tuned for that one, because it's coming up in just a little second. Wow! If you thought that match was great, Wait till you see what's coming up next. Check it out right here. And do consider subscribing to the channel. That'll keep you up to date on all future content as soon as it lands on this channel. And we'll see you right here, same time, same place, right here at Hard Knocks Television, the home of Hard Knocks Entertainment.